still watching Prime Morning. My name is Roselyn Felli. Yes, my cushion is right by me. You love the cushion, don't you? I love it too. Anyway, it comes off to cushion me a bit. Like I said, you're still watching Prime Morning. And what kind of change are you making in your community or your society? There are people that are actually putting smiles on the faces of others. It could be that your road network is that bad, but there's that one person who is trying to make sure they get it fixed. There's that person who is trying to make sure that you get street lights on your street. There's that person who is making sure that there's somebody who is in the community that needs financial aid, and that person is making sure that they support that person. But then these people, they always say, who watches the watchman? Who takes care of them? Who rewards them? And this is why this particular award scheme is a very important one, and I'm excited about it. I'm talking about the Impact Makers Award, which is put together by JoyNews. I'm joined today, this morning, by Emefa Atiamoah-Eli. I hope I got your name right.
Atiamoah-Eli.
Atiamoah. How are you?
Atiamoah-Eli. I'm very fine.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great. You look nice this morning.
Thank you.
It's been a while, though. We are in the same environment, but I hardly see you.
I know. You are the early bird.
Yes. You're always reading and going to meetings and all of that.
I'm always moving around, so you'll not find me within the same space for a long time. So probably that's why.
Charlie, we work in the same space. Our work is different. It's strange. Very, very strange. Anyway, that's good. But let's talk about, Impact Makers Awards. Beautiful concept. This is the second edition.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
JoyNews Impact Makers Award, just as you said in your intro, it is to celebrate ordinary people at the community level. So many people need so many things to be done at the community level. You talked about road, there's education, there's health, there's child development, there's need for ICT, there's need for so many things. And often we would all look up to government to do all of this. But point is, that is practically impossible. Unfortunately for us, though, we always get the politicians standing on the campaign platforms making sweet promises. At the end of the day, most of them are not fulfilled. But then the interesting aspect is that beside the politician, you also have these individuals at the community level who, in their small way, are making a difference. You talk about a terrible road, but there's that individual who, just by way of mobilization, that charisma, is able to bring people together so they would patch potholes, just make it good for people to use. There is also the need for educational infrastructure. So many children want to be in school, but then when you go to the school compound, the infrastructure they are using for their learning and teaching is not the best. But there is this individual who looks at it and said, no, because of my interest in education, because of my interest in child development, I would invest the little I have to make sure that my community has the best of infrastructure so the children will have a safer learning environment. We are talking about even water to drink. People don't have safe water.
That is true. I think we actually abuse what we have, because there are people who cannot get access to good water.
And we think it's normal. It's not normal. In this modern age, you go to some communities, people are drinking from polluted sources of water. And you ask yourself why. But there are certain individuals who will take it upon themselves and say, no, I can provide polytank. I can provide a borehole. I can do something to make sure that my people don't get diseases as a result of their quest to get potable water to drink. There are others who are also into technology. So we want to bridge the technology divide. You don't want people to be left behind. And there shouldn't be any excuse of because I don't have money, because I didn't find myself in the urban center, because I do not have the tools. People have taken it upon themselves and are the little knowledge they have, they are investing in the youth, training them so that they are equipped, so they'll be able to fit into this world. These are the people that JoyNews is looking out to applaud them, and not just to applaud them, but to also encourage them and say that, yes, maybe nobody is watching you, but we are watching you. And the whole concept is to introduce you to corporate Ghana and say, yo, this person is doing great. Yes, government is doing some, but the truth is it cannot do it all. With a little push you are able to give this individual, a lot more people are able to benefit. So let's help. This is all there is to know about JoyNews Impact Makers Award. Like we said, we started last year. It's been marvelous.
I mean, somebody will be wondering why or what birthed this whole idea, because yes, people have been impacting the community for a while now. So is it that you guys realize or you notice somebody doing it somewhere like, I think we should reward this person? Or maybe somebody came to tell you that, let's do this. What happened?
Okay, so every day we set out there to tell stories as journalists. But often these things are just boxed in 2 minutes, maximum 30 minutes documentary. Once a while, you get somebody coming out to say, oh, because of that story I have seen, I want to be able to help this individual. And we thought that, no, it shouldn't just end there. You can imagine if we let the whole of Ghana know about a lot more people. And also, we do not have the resource to be in every community as a media house or as journalists. And so we are giving the opportunity to the individuals themselves. You know the people, you live with them. So we have created this platform. Just nominate the individual. About a month ago, just to let our viewers or followers know that at the moment we have closed the entries for this year's award scheme. So we opened the platform for people to put in entries at the community level. I may not be able to come to Fanchine Kobo or whatever, no matter the area, I may not be able, but you are there. And by virtue of TV, radio, you are able to see what we do. So nominate that individual you think is making a difference in your community, making life better. We will look at your nomination against all the others that have come. There is a team of judges that is going to sit to do a detailed work to look at whose work is more impactful. So there's a whole criteria we are looking at. The team of judges is going to look at whose work is more impactful. And there's a grading system. At the end of the day, we are looking to celebrate at least 10 Ghanaians who are making a difference at the community level.
So do you have to submit to yourself or your people have to do the submission for you?
You can submit it yourself, but then as much as possible, we encourage that you tell the people around, because really you are not the beneficiary of your action.
Exactly.
It is the people around you who are feeling the impact of your project. So let the people know, and as much as possible, we want it to be real. You do not want to fake it.
Right.
And so if the people around you know that you are affecting their lives, you are making a change in their life, they should naturally be moved to say that, no, I think you deserve this award scheme. Right. You deserve this recognition. So I'm going to nominate you for this. And for the past 2 months, we have been receiving entries. We have received more than 200 entries, and we have gone through the list. We've been able to scale it down, and the judges will be taking it from there to give us the final 10.
But we're still receiving more entries.
We have closed entries.
Oh, my God!
We have closed entries.
Oh,
so this is just to let you know that I know people are calling.
I was going to nominate Siedua and KMJ.
Roselyn, are you serious?
I was going to nominate them and myself and Brenda and Sheila.
You have been promoting. You have been promoting.
We are trying to actually, get our lights, our street lights up. And so I think we are making it. We are not.
Anyway, it's never too late. We have another.
We'll try it next year. Yeah.
So you can. We
want to light as many street lights as possible in Ghana. So it's hashtag Light Up Ghana.
Yeah, I've seen that campaign, which I think is brilliant.
Yeah. So for us, we deserve to be there. So
and then who knows who would recognize you?
Exactly. But do we have a limit to the communities we are looking at, or
no, not at all. Not at all. As much as this is everywhere in Ghana, if you are able to have JoyNews, Joy Prime, Joy FM, all the Joy brands, we are asking people. But like I said, we have closed entries, and I know people are asking what is happening. So this is to let you know that relax. Very soon, in the next 2 weeks, you will see the final. Just as we went out with the promotion regarding the entries, we'll be announcing the 10 finalists, so you know how you fared. But even if you didn't make it to the 10 final, we are saying that don't give up. It's never too late. This is an annual award scheme. And so you always have the opportunity to put in an entry. Don't feel bad at all. Somebody definitely is watching you and will certainly celebrate you. And JoyNews Impact Makers Award has come to stay to celebrate you.
Fantastic.
So don't be worried.
Fantastic. So when is it happening?
So on the 17th of next month, which is May, we'll be gathering at the Labadi Beach Hotel, where we would have a moment with the awardees, 10 of them, friends and family. We'll set up, celebrate them. It will be live on TV, radio, and online, wherever you are able to watch. And after that, like we said, the whole concept is to introduce these individuals to corporate Ghana. Whichever area you find an awardee to be working in, which is related to your area, you should be able to extend a helping hand or find something useful, given the project this very individual is doing, and to maybe collaborate or do something together with this individual, by which we feel that we are giving that person a bigger platform to expand on the reach or the impact the individual is making. So this is the whole idea. Everyone is invited to join us. Wherever you can watch us on TV, online, and listen to us on radio. And as much as possible, we are also asking for more sponsors because we will want to expand the award scheme. I mean, Ghana is big. Yes, and we will be happy to be able to award 20, 30, and it's all about, you know.
Yeah,
and
the
so,
money, the cookie,
and so
the
this is where we are using the opportunity to invite corporate Ghana to partner us.
Right.
And it is not, developing Ghana is not about government. It's not just about an individual. It's a concerted effort. It's a collaboration. You know, everybody needs to put his or her hands on deck so that the development we all aspire would get it. Who knows? That individual you are looking down upon is the person to bring about the needed development you need in your village. Yeah. You need where you live. You may never know. True. So we all need each other.
I'm looking at a man like, what's the name? Our sports guy. What's his name? He's trying to raise funds to Muftau.
Okay, Muftau Nabila. Yeah.
He's raising funds to give to students in his school, his community, all the way in the north, so they can have desk chairs to sit on. And somebody like that is definitely making an impact. He might be in the media space, but he is making an impact from where he's
even you sitting here, you are making an impact.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you this. With regards to, you know, those on social media who are very loud-mouthed there, can you say that they can actually, you know, probably submit a nomination or something one day because maybe they are making an impact?
Of course. What is impact? It's changing people's livelihood in a positive way, regardless where you are doing it. Being it online, on ground, virtual, wherever. As long as at the end of the day, the person's life is changed, is made better. People can live a better life. People feel comfortable. They are able to achieve their dreams. You give them the opportunity to go higher. They don't remain where they are. That is an impact. So the platform on which you are doing it does not matter at all. What we are looking at among the criteria is the sustainability of the project. How sustainable is what you're doing? And also, how replicable is it? Some of the projects is just a 1 or 2 months an activity, then that is it. But we are looking at something that even if you do it, somebody somewhere can look at it and say, oh, if I do this gentleman is doing here in my community, we should be able to get somewhere. So that is the replicability we are also looking at. And then we are also looking at how far-reaching the impact is. We do not just want it to remain in your room alone. So someone is able to educate or encourage a girl to take up an ICT program or do something in technology. At the end of the day, we have an IT guru who can go out there and influence and encourage young ones or do great things that this country needs. And we are talking about digitalization in Ghana. Right. What's more, this is the time to be able to invest in our people technologically. So it is how far-reaching the impact is. It is not just about your small room or your small household but it should reach a lot more people. We all look and say, oh, this is Ghana. This is where I come from. I know that community. I know that person. And you are proud of.
That's so true. Now, how credible is this award scheme, though?
I told you, this has got nothing to do about me or you or a JoyNews team selecting an individual. No. So I told you that we have a set of judges and a team of judges who are going to sit down to look at the final, the shortlisted individuals, and then grade. There's a grading system. All the criteria that I've mentioned. There's a grade. There's a mark score for all of them. So depending on who gets the highest, and we have 5 members of the judges, and so everybody will be grading, and then at the end of the day they will put everything together. So you can choose to grade somebody 100%. If the other grade 10.
You don't make it.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that is how credible it is. And it's not, these are not people who are in our system that you can say that are going
and pay the
influence all of them. It's not possible.
We don't even know who they are.
It's not possible.
Emefa, thank you so much for being here. So it's
Roselyn.
on the 17th of May.
Yes. At the Labadi Beach Hotel. Yeah.
And it's going to be live on TV.
And on radio.
As well. Thank you. And kudos to you and your
And also to let those who are anxious, they want to know how far they've gone with their they should relax. We'll be announcing the finalists very soon.
Great.
Through the same medium.
I know my name will be mentioned. Thank you for being here, Emefa. Super grateful.
Thank you so much.
And this award scheme is actually an award to encourage people out there to help change the narrative in the society. So you can do it as well. No matter your age, even a child who is like, 6 years and decides to help people in the community or change a lot in the society can definitely be, nominated one day and probably win an award. So let's do this and let's encourage everybody to do same as well. My name is Roselyn Felli. We have other conversations coming your way. Now, we know that the All-African Games actually happened about 2-3 weeks ago where we saw some Ghanaians win medals and we are super proud of them.